Welcome to Hometown Teams, where we build an NFL team's roster using only local players. Today we're looking at the rest of the players born in Texas. Last time I was looking for guys born in Texas who stayed in state for college. This time it's just the best of the rest. And I wasn't kidding when I said the best. Trent Williams is our left tackle out of Longview, went to college at Oklahoma. Then at left guard we have Lane Taylor out of Arlington, went to college at Oklahoma State. At center we have Travis Swanson, born in Concord, California, but did go to high school in Houston, Texas, then went to college at Arkansas. And at right guard we have the same face as last week, Jermaine Ifedi. I did have someone else here, but then when I actually looked him up, they had absolutely nothing to do with Texas, so I have no idea how they ever made it onto my list. But Jermaine Ifedi here will be holding it down from Houston, went to college at Texas A&M. And then our right tackle is Lane Johnson out of Groveton, went to college at Oklahoma. And then our tight end is technically, well, he's technically not an alpha hometown hero, but kind of is, so hear me out. He was born in San Diego, California, which already kind of negates that completely, but is from Texas, from Houston, went to high school there, went to Texas A&M, of course, started his career with the Dallas Cowboys, but although technically he wasn't born there, so this is a kind of half alpha hometown hero, half, not even close. Then on to the wide receivers, and you're gonna see a theme develop here very quickly. We start with Des Bryant out of Galveston County, went to college at Oklahoma State. Then we have his teammate and a true hometown hero, emphasis on the hometown, Terrence Williams, born in Dallas, Texas, went to college at Baylor, and of course now plays for the Dallas Cowboys. And then to finish this off, we have the third and final Cowboys wide receiver. Our slot receiver will be Cole Beasley out of Houston, Texas, went to college at Southern Methodist. So two of those guys did stay in state, so we could have had them last week, but I thought, why not in one team just have the Dallas Cowboys receiving group. Then at fullback, we have Aaron Ripkowski again, because as I said the last time, he's the only fullback out of Houston, went to college at Oklahoma. And talking about backs from Oklahoma, our running back will be Adrian Peterson out of Palestine, went to college at Oklahoma, like I just said. And joining him will be his new teammate this season, Drew Brees out of Austin, went to college at Purdue. And this is the offense when you don't have to be loyal. A bunch of these guys going out of state for college. A lot of the guys just jump in a little bit over the border to go to Oklahoma or Oklahoma State. And last week's offense was nice, but I feel like this one is probably better. So we start with the free safety on defense, and it's current free agent Michael Griffin, so already a bit of a step down compared to last week's defense. Michael Griffin is from Austin, went to college at Texas, so would have been eligible last week. But of course we had another Longhorn free safety that week by the name of Earl Thomas. At strong safety we have George Iloka out of Houston, went to college at Boise State. Then our right outside linebacker will be Sam Acho out of Dallas, went to college at Texas. On the left side we have Jordan Jenkins out of Houston, went to college at Georgia. And then our first middle linebacker is a guy we might be expecting to see back in the NFL this season, Zach Orr out of Loudoun County, Virginia, went to high school in Texas, went to college at North Texas. And ahead of him we have Craig Robertson out of Stafford, also went to college at North Texas, also came out undrafted. Both of these guys taking the same path to the NFL. And like I said last week, there were a bunch of middle linebackers who stayed in state for college, so we could have chosen any of them, but I thought I'd save these two for this team. So on to the cornerbacks, and we start with Bradley Roby out of Fort Worth, went to college at Ohio State. We then have Jalen Mills out of Dallas, went to college at LSU. And then at the cornerback position, we have current free agent Parrish Cox out of Waco, went to college at Oklahoma State. At the right end position, we have Derek Shelby out of Houston, went to college at Utah. Then at the left end position, we have a guy who's not been around for a while. Corey Redding last played in the NFL in 2015, but he's from Houston, went to college at Texas, and we needed a guy. And then at defensive tackle, we have Jonathan Babineau out of Port Arthur, went to college at Iowa, and that completes this team. Now the defense probably isn't as good as last week, except for I saved a couple of cornerbacks here who look a little bit better than the other ones from last week, but the safeties don't quite match up. The linebackers aren't bad, but they don't match up. But the offense is where there could be a competition, and now you can just fight it out over whether it makes more sense to stay in the state of Texas for college, or whether you develop better as a player by leaving.